What's up to all of my Scorpios out there, and welcome back to Pulse of the Cosmos. I am your astrologer, Emily, and today we are going to be taking a look at the astrology starting this upcoming new moon happening in Gemini on Friday, May 22nd of 2020. So for you guys, all of my Scorpios out there, this new moon is going to be happening in your house, in the 8th house. So this is really looking at ways in which you're going to be transforming how you connect with intimacy. I think this is going to be a deep look at the intimate relationships in your life and how you're connecting with those and how available are you to those. I think my Scorpios have such a natural tendency, right, to be so penetrative and so deep, and because you're having to always see through the bullshit. Right? So my Scorpios have a little bit of this more weighted feeling to them naturally as they walk through this world, but it's because you guys have to see all the bullshit, right? Like that's your gift, is being able to see the bullshit, which is a blessing and a curse, right? But it doesn't have to be so weighted, and there doesn't have to be so much gravitas to it all the time. You can find the simple pleasures and you can find the simple joys in life. And that's what Neptune over there in Pisces and your 5th house is trying to bring you. We do have Mercury, who is going to be conjunct with our retrograde Venus over there in Gemini as well. And this is going to be squaring over to Neptune and Pisces in your 5th house. So I think this is about connecting with you, right? 5th house, connecting you in a more spiritual way with things that have more pleasure and have more joy, and bringing you joy through spirituality and connecting you with the divine through the relationships in your life that are transforming the way that you deal with intimacy and the way that you connect with other people and the way that you communicate with people. This is like entering into another world for you guys. This is like coming into a new, more stimulating, more exciting place, coming out of the depths and out for a breath of fresh air, and seeing that it's okay. This can be an exciting time. This can be an exciting time of change. And with this new moon as well happening in your 8th house, this could be an excellent opportunity as some of these new people and new situations and new connections and new partnerships you see start coming into your life. These could be people that you're joining with together, like combining resources to build something and grow. This could be a business venture that grows into something. 8th house is other people's resources. So maybe some kind of investment from someone else or something to happen there. But there's a lot to unpack to go on there. But I want to touch on as well that this is all going to be very stabilized by Saturn, right? Saturn's over there in Aquarius in your 4th house right now. So this new moon is going to be trining over to that, stabilizing these connections and stabilizing this kind of transformative process that you've been going through, and stabilizing it into a place of more happiness for you and more connectivity with Neptune over there in Pisces. But B, also, it's going to be stabilizing your home life. It's going to be stabilizing your emotional life, your inner home life. It's going to be stabilizing the kind of the roots and the foundations within you. I think this kind of constant involvement in having to deal with looking at the penetrating truths of society and seeing through all the crap and seeing some of the stuff that other people don't have to see. It can be burdensome on the home life and on your emotional world, and it can leave you a little bit blocked off, and it can leave you feeling a little bit non-communicative, and like you don't even desire to connect in intimate ways out of fear because of what you guys see and what you tap into. But again, this is just about finding those simple pleasures and those simple joys and looking to the relationships that stimulate that within you, and bring you to that new, more intimate place that you've been longing for, and that new, more connected place that you've just been wanting to settle into, to settle. I know my Scorpios, I feel like it's been a lot. The waters have been really, really choppy for my Scorpios, but I think the calm is coming. If you let go of having to have control over every situation, right? I know my Scorpios love to have control over everything. or they can, the energy can lend to that. So if you just let go of control and go with the flow and do some things that bring you joy and invite connections into your life that bring out that love and bring out that kind of lightness within you, and watch that expand. Watch it expand. But in any case, okay, I'm going to pull a card for you guys. I love my Scorpios. I could go on for you guys all day long. Let's see here. Okay, so my Scorpios did pull the Eight of Swords. So yeah, you're feeling trapped in some kind of mental bondage right now. I feel like for my Scorpios, there's some kind of attachment. Maybe it's an attachment to an old way of dealing with things, an old pattern that you engage with to deal with things throughout your day-to-day life that's maybe toxic, or some kind of attachment to a person, or some kind of attachment to a situation that's just leaving you like mentally trapped. It's occupying your mind. It's filling your entire mind up, but there's a release for that, and you choose that release through your perspective. This is a overthinking card. This is a wrapped up in your own thoughts. This is a can't get out of your own mind card. But you can see, like, even this woman, man, she's got all these swords just sitting there. There's no one there with her. She could get out of this if she wanted to. She doesn't have to overthink herself into these situations where she's trapped in this darkness. She can release that heaviness. She can release it. She can take the sword. She can cut it off. You can release this. You can cut the sword. You don't have to take everything so seriously all the time, my Scorpios. And I'm going to pull another card to clarify. So we did pull the Four of Wands. So yeah, this is a time to celebrate. This is a time to celebrate about moving into these new, more stimulating areas of your life and connecting with things in a deeper, more intimate way, and kind of exploring this next phase of your life as you've kind of gone through this transformative process of kind of a lot of my Scorpios have been going through a lot of major changes in how they communicate with people and how they communicate with their environment and how they connect with people in that way. And now's the time that you get to go out and explore those connections and feel that joy and engage with that kind of excitement and kind of celebrate that you're here, that you've made it, and that we've made it through just another transformation, and there's only room to grow from here. But I love you guys so much, and I will see you next time.